The law of forgiveness. This weekend, I'm going to work with a very, very important topic, the law of forgiveness, and how it really affects us in our lives, in our health. I've seen so many people, sick because of it, mentally ill because of it. So, the law of forgiveness. And it was interesting. I was just looking through the website and I was looking at, what we just did, revealing the enemy of progress, embracing progress and mastering our destiny, the beauty of life, the New Year ritual, the mother and father wounds, masculinity, the familial traits, all these different webinars we've done. And the last part of them for me is always forgiveness. So all the system work that I'm teaching and doing in the webinars is, okay, so why did I attract abuse, for example? Why did I attract this in my life? That's usually in our genetics and it's coming from our epigenetics and we're attracting it. And then we attract somebody to steal from us, to abuse us. So there's that part. So for me, it's to work through why did it happen? What's going on in my system? Where am I in my subconscious, in my vibrational field, attracting somebody into my life to abuse me or to do something? Or why am I abusing others? Why did I do something wrong? So these are the topics around the system work. But the last part for me is very important, and that is the to forgive, to freely forgive, and to forget grievances in the system. Now, when I say forget, I mean let it go. Let it go. I always say, leave it up to God. It's karmic. Leave it up to God. Leave it in the hands of God. Step away. Let it go. Because if you don't let it go, now you're in your inner child, your wounded child. Now, your wounded child is not creation. There's the inner child, which is creation and purity and beauty and powerful and needed in the system. Now, the wounded child is separation and disconnect from God. So if you're not forgiving and not able to forgive, you are entangling with that person. To forgive is actually selfish in a way because you're thinking of yourself. And that is important because if you don't forgive, you've entangled with that exact topic for life until you forgive and you release it from the system. And that is how you heal. I've seen, as I say, many people with different diseases, mental illness, because they cannot forgive. A lot of pain is related to not being able to forgive and let go. Just leave it in the hands of God. So, who should we forgive? The first ones, the most important ones I've found is that you must really work through your parents, your mom and your dad. So, where have you not forgiven your mom and dad? And I really would give you that homework to reflect on yourself. Is there anything in your life where you didn't forgive your mom and your dad? This is really, really crucial in the system. If you have not worked with mom, it means you're going to have an issue with the feminine, Mother Earth, healing, minerals, then Father, Creator, God. If you haven't forgiven your dad, then you're going to have issues with connecting to your channel. So, mom and dad. Then it's like siblings, community, people in your lives, everyone, letting them all go, forgiving them, letting it go, taking the higher road. Let it go, leave it up to God. Because if you don't, you're entangling with that type of person's topic and you bring that into your life again and again and again until you can really go in, let it go, let it go. Then there's the part where we need to really work with ourselves. So, do I forgive myself? Do I forgive myself? Another part to this would be, have you done something on others where you need to apologize? Maybe you find it difficult to apologize. So, you need to have the guts to apologize for something you've done, because that is part of the healing as well. The ability to be able to say sorry, apologize. Now, so many sorries in my life I've heard and I've done myself where it's not a real sorry. It's just a sorry just to get on, or sorry to let it go, or sorry to heal, or sorry just to shut up the person. Now, if you go into sorry, but, or sorry, it's because of this, I did it because of that, excuses. It's not a sorry in the system. And there's no release and no healing in the system. So it's sorry should be going nowhere else. I'm sorry. and stay in it. Not, I'm sorry, I did it because of this. I'm sorry, I did it because of that. No, doesn't work. A sorry is sorry, and that's it, period. So this is what you need to really work within your system. So these two webinars for me are very important to really look into your subconscious, look into your system. Is there anything with my mom, my dad that I'm waiting for to forgive? Is there anything with my siblings, the community, in my life, anyone in my life that I cannot forgive and not let go? Is there anything I have done that I can forgive and let go? Because this makes you ill. This separates you from creation. So all the webinars are building blocks on the website, and they are an academy of consciousness. Now, this is a really, really fundamental one. And for me, it's like the last stage of the healing, in the way that if you have not worked with, yourself in all the system work, why you're attracting people, it's not okay. All these parts, releasing your anger, releasing your fears, and then go to the soul levels of the soul contracts, and then your family system, in star family system, your council level, and then bring in forgiveness. If you don't go to that level, the healing is just not going to flow and not going to come into your lives. So if you want results, I really would recommend you to work through forgiveness and grievances you have against yourself, you have against your parents, you have against your family, you have against your community, you have against the world, you have against God, Mother Earth. And that brings healing. That releases pain. That clears mental illness. That clears separation from God and brings you back into wholeness. So this weekend, I'll be doing forgiveness. No excuse if you can't make it. We can do it. You can watch it then. It'll be recorded. You can watch it whenever you want. But for me, forgiveness is crucial in the system if you really want to go into wholeness. So if you want to be part of this, I'll be doing it over the weekend. And it's 2 webinars. It's an easy one to go into. And simply give yourself that gift of forgiveness. Give everybody in your life the gift of forgiveness and back into wholeness. I look forward to seeing you there if this is something you'd like to be part of. Thank you. And first of all, thank you for the feedback in the last webinar as well, and how we grew from that, and it just opened up the field. So thank you for all the amazing feedback on that. And yeah, it was really, really, working with progress was really, really special, really special. Thank you.